world?
Because you challenged everything that I knew. You see, I grew up in a really strict, straight-laced household in which I was
She was just like her. Hey everybody, Royal Diamonds 2 Loyal back again with another video. Today we're reacting to another Dhar Mann video. Evil nun kicks out bad teen. My dog wanted to sit extra close to me for this video for some reason. But let's get into it, guys.
I'm tired of what's expected of me, of my value being calculated based on what stereotypes I can be, how many gender roles I can fill, as if my only purpose were to serve a man's will. I dated a boy once who was offended when I trampled on his chauvinism. He said to me, "It ain't cute the way you talk about feminism."
Did you just say ain't?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Sister Janice.
You gotta talk like proper and say the correct words, not yeah and ain't and can't, you know.
Correct
And
word
isn't.
is isn't.
Oh,
Ain't is improper.
But it's colloquial, it's how people talk, and I was describing what somebody was saying. It's sort of like that Olivia Gatwood poem where she talks about the women in Long Island and she really captures their voices. That's exactly what I'm trying to do with slam poetry.
Slam poetry. We're not here to write slam poetry.
But I want to be a spoken word poet.
That's not a real career. And besides, the creative writing
She gonna laugh and say that's not a real career. She's so discouraging.
assignment was to write a short story.
This is a short story, it's just in a different form.
And while we're on this topic, I don't understand why you'd use a word like feminism.
Oh my God.
Because I'd like to express my opinions about how women are viewed and treated in this society.
Well,
and
we don't talk about that.
Well, in her society, she's older, so she probably thinking like, the way I was brought up, you gotta cook for your man, do this for your man. It's all about your man. Forget about us women. We please any man that we're with, pretty much.
That in this school, you keep those personal views for outside time.
She don't
Seriously?
believe in what she believes.
This is ridiculous.
Watch your tone, young lady.
This is a creative writing class and you're telling me I can't write what I want? That is a load of crap.
Vivian, Justice. If you want to be a spectacle
Let her know. Let her know. That is a load of crap. Come on now.
in my class, then get up here and put your hands out now. Now. Arms out. You will remain like this till the end of class.
Oh wow.
Now, who wants to go next? Anyone?
You may be seated.
What are you wearing?
What, you don't like it?
It's against our school dress code.
Oh yeah, she about to get in trouble. Look, everybody else scared of the nun, but she not. I mean, I don't blame her though. If don't nobody else speak up for them, then she will.
Code.
It'll be fine. We go to an all-girls school, and besides, I don't really understand the point of the rules anyway.
You about to get in serious.
What's that?
Oh, these are flyers for a slam poetry open mic night.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, if Sister Janice finds out,
Come on, it'll be fine. What can she even do about it?
Come with me.
Wow.
Mass is not the place for idle chit-chat with you and your friends. Now, what was so important that you had to discuss? And what on earth are you wearing? This does not comply with the school dress code.
The uniform is bland and boring, and this felt more like me.
Well, you're not here to stand out, Vivian. This is school. And if you're going to be here, you need to play by the rules. And
The rules don't work for me. They don't let me express myself, and what's so wrong with how I look anyway? Why do you always have to be so uptight?
Don't you talk back to me, Vivian.
Nah, honestly, I agree with Vivian though. Like, I know in some cases you gotta abide by the rules, but I just feel like, I mean, go to a different school if that school don't allow that. I mean, but it's up to her parents too. You don't know how her parents is, but I don't know. I kind of agree with her though, cause them outfits is boring.
Slam poetry night. No uniforms allowed. That's it. I am taking you to the General Superior's office.
Sister Janice here says that you're quite the little rebel and that it's been disruptive to your peers.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that
So, you didn't read an inappropriate poem to your fellow students?
I was talking about feminism and expressing herself towards how she feel about it. Inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel it's inappropriate, but really, she writing how she feel, but y'all don't let y'all students express that.
Or talk in mass? Or wear a clear violation of the dress code? Now, we would love for you to continue at this school, but at the rate you're going, it's looking like possible expulsion.
what?
Expulsion.
No.
The only way to avoid that is to fall in line and no more disruptive behavior. Do you understand?
I understand, Sister Prudence.
Good. Now, is there anything that you wish to say to Sister Janice here?
I'm sorry for my behavior, Sister Janice.
Thank you, Vivian.
Good.
Man.
Now, for your punishment, I want you to read and rewrite every single rule that you have broken and submit an essay as to why your behavior is unacceptable, not only in
What?
this school, but as a young woman in the society.
Every single.
Nope.
Yes, Sister Prudence.
Okay. She about to just say yes to everything just so she don't get expelled.
I promise. Wow, isn't this so awesome?
I still don't think this is a good idea, especially what after Sister Prudence said to you. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, hand cramp. Have you ever noticed
He was
how
writing
long
all
that
day.
rule book is?
This is such a cool event, and it's so nice to wear regular clothes instead of our uniforms.
Yeah, I'm glad we came. I mean, we almost went to the wrong location though, because you changed it the last second.
Oh, it's because the nuns saw the flyers. I just didn't want to have any sisters showing up.
Wait, I thought you said that the school didn't have a problem with us doing this.
Oh, no. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Look, now they about to worry because they looking like, hold up, what?
You lied to them?
It's for the greater good. All right, everybody, let's get this party started. Welcome to our very first slam poetry open mic night. I'm just so excited for a really awesome night of saying how we really feel. Sometimes it feels like I'm drowning when I'm breathing. Probably because I feel like I'm constantly suffocating from what this school is feeding. Like, be proper, be quiet, don't slouch, refrain from adding color to your blouse. As if I were meant to be silenced, as if I were only meant to be seen, a perfect soldier in your patriarchal dream. Sister, tell me my sins. Tell me about how my existence is offensive. Tell me how to fit into your perfect square, but I'm sorry, sister, I can't meet you there.
What on earth do you think you're doing? This event is over.
No.
All of you out.
No.
I knew she was gonna say something. Man, she about to get expelled.
No, it's
Not a peep out of you. Do you know how much trouble you're in, young lady? I knew I shouldn't have given you a second chance.
Chance at what? To express myself? I feel like you want me to be this different person, but I just can't do that. You can't make a square peg fit into a round hole no matter how hard you try to force it. And I'm not the only square peg in this school. I've talked to other girls.
Well, I'm not going to be speaking to anyone else. I will be disciplining them. Just wait till Sister Prudence finds out.
What's she gonna do? Expel me? No need. I'm leaving.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm dropping out.
You dropping
And what,
out.
live on the streets?
I'll make it work with my writing.
Just because you drop out of school, like, I'm not trying to say that it's okay to drop out of school. I'm just saying, just because you drop out of school don't mean that you're going to live on the streets. There are a lot of people who are very successful and are millionaires, and they're college dropouts and high school dropouts. You know what I'm saying? So kids like her that do drop out, they get looked down upon just because they do drop out, like they're not going to have a bright future. But she most likely will. Like, it's very rare that just because you drop out of school mean you're going to be living on the street. You know, it's a lot of people that have dropped out of school. They either got good jobs or they're very successful and wealthy.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna come back here crying, telling us how much you've ruined your life and how sorry you are. That is what's gonna happen.
Whatever you need to sleep at night, sister. Take care.
Vivian's had enough with being told to be someone she's not. She decides to drop out and follow her own path in life. When she gets home, she hopes her parents will be understanding. But as expected, they're
mad.
so disappointed in her. Even though she can't help but feel like she's let everyone down, instead of being sad about it, she pours her emotion into writing. She stays up late nights writing poem after poem, creating her best work yet.
I feel like she's going to be a famous poet.
Vivian starts going to open mics to perform her poems, and the audience love how relatable she is. They encourage her to keep going. Some of them even film her, so inspired by what she has to say. Over time, some of Vivian's clips start to go viral. She can't believe it. She ends up growing a loyal following, and lots of fans reach out to her about how much they're inspired by her work. Eventually, Vivian publishes her own book, which ends up being a New York Times bestseller. Her career takes off more than she could have imagined, and she's inspiring other girls just like her. And then one day, Vivian decides to come back to her old school to pay someone a visit.
I don't call this creative writing.
Yeah, that nun. Yeah. It's always funny when you go back and you kind of like just show up to in front of the face of the person that doubted you so badly and told you that you would be living on the streets. So funny.
Next time you should know better than to submit a poem instead of writing an essay. Just go.
Wow. She's still acting like that.
Vivian? I didn't think I was.
Why? I'm shocked that she even surprised to see her. Like, wow, Vivian, the person you told that she would basically be nothing. That's what you said.
Ever gonna see you again.
Is that so? Because I thought you said that I would be crawling back to you, telling you about how I messed up my life. Turns out I'm a New York Times best-selling author.
In your face.
Well, what do you have to say? Maybe that you were wrong? That you shouldn't have judged me, and that
I never judged you. In fact, I was always scared of you.
Scared of me?
What?
Why in the world?
Because you challenged everything that I knew. You see,
I grew up in a really strict, straight-laced household in which I was
She was just like her.
expected to conform to the standard my parents set out for me. If I did one thing they disapproved of, I was disciplined for it.
Wow.
Even in school, I wanted to be myself so bad. I loved makeup and being fashionable and doing things that girls weren't allowed to do. And let's just say, the general superior wasn't too happy about it.
Wow.
I was constantly disciplined anytime I tried to do anything different. And as time went on, I decided if I was gonna last, I better fall in line and do what everyone else expects of me.
Dang.
so you see, I used to be just like you. The only difference is I gave in.
And that's why when you were my student, you scared me. But now, seeing you here today, you were right. You can't make a square peg fit into a round hole no matter how much you force it.
Aw.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you went through all that. I feel terrible. This whole time I thought you were like this evil nun who hated me.
I never hated you. I admired you. I even bought one of your books.
Oh my gosh, you did?
Wow.
Did you?
Bought one of her books, so she knew. She knew.
Did you like it?
I did, although I didn't love some parts. Like, ain't, it's not a word.
It's
colloquial. I know. I'll get used to it. Oh.
Wow. Man, this was a good one, y'all. Man, I started crying the last minute. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be back with more videos, and I'm out.